Hello friends, good morning. Today we will learn about the topic vocabulary enrichment. In this topic we will learn about suffix and prefix and synonyms and antonyms. So let's start the topic vocabulary enrichment for class 6. First, we will learn about prefix and suffix. What is prefix? A prefix is a letter or a group of letters which is added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. For example, un added to able gives a new word unable. Formation of new words with the use of prefix. Prefixes and words formed. Here, auto, when we use auto in the other words graph, and that makes autograph, and another word automatic. Co-education and cooperative. Co-education, cooperate. This GIS when we use prefix this before the word in the beginning of the word order and agree, that makes disorder and disagree. In when we used in the beginning of the word large, that makes the word enlarge, and in rich when we add the word in the beginning of the word rich, that makes enrich. When we use prefix for FORE before the word tail and head, that makes the word FORE, tail for tail, and head FOREHEAD for head. Ill, that when we use the prefix ill before the word literate and legal, that makes the word illiterate and illegal. ILLITERATE, ILLEGAL. When we use prefix IM, that makes the new words. When we use the prefix in the beginning of the word mortal and possible, like immortal and impossible. IMMORTA, immortal. Possible, IMPOSSIBLE, impossible. When the prefix IN used in the beginning of the word active and decent, that makes the new words inactive and indecent. When we use the prefix in the beginning of the word mid. When we use the prefix mid in the beginning of the word day and night, like that makes the word midday, 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 and midnight, MIDNIGHT, midnight. When we use the prefix mini before the word bus and mart, minibus and mini mart. When we use the prefix over before the word work and eat, overwork and overeat. We use before the word do or build. That makes the word redo, redo and rebuild, rebuild. Self, when we use the word self before in the beginning of the word service and confident. When we use the word prefix self in the beginning of the word service and confident, then makes the word self-service and self-confident. When we use the word super before the word fast and man, that makes the word superman and super fast. When we use the prefix tri before the cycle and angle, that makes the word tricycle and also triangle. When we use the prefix on before the word happy and able, that makes the word unhappy and unable. When we use the prefix up in the beginning of the word stairs and also root, that makes the word upstairs and uproot. We use the prefix well before the word being and wisher. We use that makes the new words well-being and well-wisher. Now we will learn about suffix. A suffix is a letter or a group of letters which is added to the end of words to make another word. For example, enrichment added to the end of develop, develop, gives a new word development. development. Ment is called suffix. Formation of new words with the use of suffix. Like we use the suffix as at the end of the word break and bond, that makes a new words breakage, 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 and bond, bondage, bonds. When we use the suffix an at the end of the word India and America, that makes the new words Indian and American. Like India, Indian, an Indian, and American, American. When we use the word ar, suffix ar at the end of the word big and lie, lie, that change the words. When we use the suffix ar, the word G, the consonant G is write down 2 times and write AR, bigger and liar. LIAR, liar. Dom. The suffix dom is used at the end of the word free and king, that makes the new words freedom and kingdom. When you use suffix double E, like refuse and training, refugee, refugee, and trainee, train, trainee. When the suffix ence ends used at the end of the word confidence and dependence, that makes the word competent and also confidence. When we use the word er at the end of the word run and slipper, that change the words in runner and slipper. SLEEPER, slipper, RUNNER, runner. When we use the suffix ERY at the end of the word cook and pot, that makes the word cookery, COOKERY, and pottery, POTTERY, pottery. When we use ESS at the end of the word actor and lion, that makes the new words lioness and actress, like LION, lioness, and actress, ACTRESS, actress. When we use the word suffix full at the end of the word hand and mouth, that makes the new words handful and mouthful. When we use the word suffix hood, hood, at the end of the word boy and child, that makes the new words boyhood and childhood. When we use the suffix ICS before the word physics and politics, that makes the word physics and politics. When we use the word ION at the end of the word act and select, that makes the word action and selection. When we use the suffix LOGY before LOGY at the end of the word, that makes the word biology and sociology. When we add the word OR, that makes the word seller and actor. We use the suffix RY at the end of the word, that makes the word slavery and bakery. We use the word TION, shun, before at the end of the word, that makes the new words relation and hesitation. We use the suffix TY at the end of the word cruel, that makes the new word cruelty and certainty. When we use the word able at the end of the word, that makes the new word eatable and fashionable. Then we use the word able at the end of the word eat and fashion, that makes the new word eatable and fashionable. When we use the word en at the end of the word gold and wood, that makes the new word golden, 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 and wooden, 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 wooden. Ish, this suffix adds at the end of the word child and girl, that makes the new words childish, Childis, childish, and girlish, Girl, girlish. We use the word suffix LESS at the end of the word tree and home, 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 that makes the new word treeless, TREELESS, treeless. Homeless, HOMELESS, homeless. Like, like, that we use this suffix at the end of the word that makes the new words like childlike, and also goodlike. We use the suffix ly at the end of the word kind and year, YER, that makes the new words kindly and yearly. We use the word OUS at the end of the word danger and famous, that makes the new word dangerous and famous. We use the suffix WARD, word, that makes new word onwards and backwards. And we use the wise, WISE, at the end of the word that makes the new word clockwise and serial wise. Now we will learn about synonyms. What is synonym? A synonym is a word with the same or nearly the same meaning as another words as, like word and that synonym, about, that nearly, allow, that same word is permit, anxious, that same word is worried, annual, that same word is yearly, arrive, that synonym is rich, beautiful, the words of the beautiful, the same word of beautiful give the same meaning is pretty, the word which gives the same meaning of big is large, that means big, the synonym of big is large, the synonym of the word foolish is stupid, and the same meaning words of fun is enjoyment, grief, that word is sorrow, hollow, that word is empty, hot, that word is warm, injure, 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 that synonyms is hurt, kind, that synonym is generous, bold, that synonym is brave, brief, that synonym is short, calm, that synonym is peaceful, The same words, same meaning words. The words that meaning of calm is peaceful, cheerful. That same word is happy, clever. That same meaning of words. Clever is intelligent. The synonym of close is shut. The synonym of center is middle. The synonym of closely, that expensive. The synonym of daily is everyday. The synonym of definite is certain. The synonym of require is demand. The synonym of difficult is hard. The synonym of loving is affectionate. The synonym of perfect is idle. The synonym of quiet is silent. The synonym of reply is answer. Right. The synonym of right is correct. The same meaning of word smell is scent. The synonym of small is tiny. Soft is tender. Steadily, that same word is regular. Taste, that same word is flavor. Tide, tidy, that same word is clean. Timeless, that same word is unending. Difficult, that same word is hard. Bright, that same word is shining. The synonym of enemy is foe. The synonym of example is instance. The synonym of excellent is superb. The synonym of fear is terror. The synonym of smell is scent. The synonym of small is tiny. The synonym of soft is tender. The synonym of steady is regular. The synonym of taste is flavor. The synonym of tidy is clean. The synonym of timeless, unending. The synonym of unite, U-N-I-T-E, unite. That synonym is join. The synonym of vacant is empty. The synonym of wealthy is rich. The synonym of wide is broad, and the synonym of weight is damp. Now we will learn about the antonym. Antonym, that means opposite word. A word having an opposite meaning to another is called antonym. Learn the following table of antonyms. The first, the antonym, the opposite word above is below. Accept is reject. The opposite word admit is deny. The antonym of allow is disallow. The opposite word agree is disagree. Always is never. Ancient is modern. The opposite word appear is disappear. The opposite word of arrival is departure. The opposite word of attack is defend. The opposite word of bad is good. The opposite word of barren is fertile. The opposite word of beautiful is ugly. The antonym of death is life. The opposite of word deep is shallow. Difficult word is easy. Dry's opposite is wet. Early's opposite is late. Empty's opposite is full. Enters opposite word is exit. Evil's opposite is good. Exclude opposite is include. Exterior, that opposite is interior. Failure, that opposite is success. Fair, that opposite is unfair. Faithful's opposite is faithless. Beautiful, that opposite is ugly. Beginning's opposite is end. Bitter's opposite is sweet. Blessing's opposite is curse. Blunt's opposite is sharp. Bold's opposite is timid. Bottom's opposite is top. Bright's opposite is dull. Broad opposite is narrow. Buy's opposite is sell. Cheap's opposite is costly. Cheerful's opposite is cheerless. Clean's opposite is dirty. Clever's opposite is stupid. False opposite is right. False opposite is true. Familiar is strange. Famous opposite is notorious. Fair's opposite is near. The opposite word of fast is slowly. The antonym of fat is thin. The foolish opposite is wise. The antonym of freedom is slavery. The antonym of fresh is stall. The antonym of friends is enemy. The opposite of great is small. The opposite of bright is dull. The opposite of broad is narrow. The opposite of buy is sell. The opposite of cheap is costly. The opposite of cheerful is cheerless. The opposite of clean is dirty. The opposite of clever is stupid. The opposite of cold is hot. The opposite of comedy is tragedy. The opposite of common is rare. The opposite of confess is denying. The opposite of create is destroy. The opposite of cruel is kind. The opposite of fat is thin. The opposite of foolish is wise. The opposite of freedom is slavery. The opposite of phrase is stale. The opposite of friend is enemy. The opposite of great is small. The opposite of hard is soft. The opposite of human is hell. The opposite of hope is disappear. The opposite of hot is cold. And the opposite of heavy is light. And the opposite of high is low. And the opposite of honest is dishonest. Okay, my dear, I hope that you have learned this topic, the vocabulary enrichment, very well, and you will write down all these words in your notebook. Thank you very much.